Reaction to Tuesday's interview with Attorney General candidate William Tong.
Yeah, there are some questions now as to whether his experience meets the legal requirement to run for Attorney General in Connecticut. News 8's George Colley has reaction to that interview from Tong's opponents. George.
Well, good evening. Representative William Tong says he is more than qualified to be the Attorney General after 18 years as a commercial litigator. However, we spoke to an attorney and blogger yesterday who is questioning whether Tong has the courtroom experience to meet the qualifications put forward by the state statute. Today, Tong's opponents for Attorney General are reacting to the interview. To be Attorney General in the state of Connecticut, a candidate must have 10 years active practice in the Connecticut bar and have some measure of experience in trying cases. Attorney and blogger Ryan McKean questioned if Representative William Tong meets that bar, saying in his research he's found that Tong has only brought one case to verdict. And in an interview with News 8 on Tuesday, he said he was concerned with Tong's alleged vague answers over the last few weeks concerning his trial experience.
If you asked me, Ryan, have you given an opening statement? Yes, I have. Here's the case, and here's the transcript. Have you handled witnesses? Yes, I have. I think that these, for any trial attorney, this is a relatively low bar, and what I would want to see is actual documented proof of involvement.
William Tong says he has experience in dozens and dozens of cases over his 18 years as a member of the Connecticut and New York bars. He says most cases settle prior to getting to trial or a jury, but he has taken at least 2 cases to trial and verdict. He argues the trial starts well before opening statements or cross-examinations.
They rarely go to trial. When they do go to trial, they rarely go to verdict. But all along the way, these cases are heavily litigated, from depositions to motions to dismiss to motions for summary judgment to trials to verdict.
Now the other Attorney General candidates seeking the office are responding to Tong's answers. Former U.S. Attorney and Democratic opponent Chris Maddy says he is the only candidate with proven trial experience, adding, as the chief of the Public Corruption and Financial Fraud Unit in the U.S. Attorney's Office, I fought for the people of Connecticut each and every day, taking on corrupt public officials, getting guns off the streets, advocating for our seniors, and protecting women from domestic abuse. Fellow Democrat, State Senator Paul Doyle, stayed out of it, writing, with 27 years of general practice experience, I am very confident that I can satisfy the requirements of the statute. I will let my opponents speak to their credentials. Republican-endorsed candidate, prosecutor Sue Hatfield, says trial experience is often how many trials handled to verdict, adding, the reality is when an attorney is on trial, it means just that, a trial before a judge or jury where evidence is entered into the record. The everyday trials do exist and remain the cornerstone of our judicial system here in Connecticut. I am shocked that he thinks otherwise. Her Republican opponent, Attorney John Shaben, says he has 25 years experience with civil cases. He also disputes Tong's assertion that a trial begins with the first filings and even questions his Republican opponent's credentials. A trial starts when you call the first witness, and that's the rule. If you look at all the requirements, I'm the only Republican candidate that meets them. Now, Representative Tong did cite 10 recent cases to us that he says he had worked on. We are looking at going to courts and going through the files and the documents, and we will bring those transcripts and that evidence to you. If you want to see that full interview with William Tong, go to WTNH.com. George Colley, News 8.